Okay, so guys, before you abandon that your Nigerian TikTok account with thousands of followers, thousands of views and like, I have something for you. Yes, you need to watch this. Yeah, because yes, it is possible to change your account region. Yes, from Nigeria to either US, UK, France, or Japan. That is to the monetized region. So after my last video I made about how to create a UK TikTok account, a lot of you messaged me and said, I already have a Nigerian TikTok account. I have lots of followers. I have lots of views. Do I really need to have a UK account? Do I really need to start from zero again just to get monetized? Honestly, I get it. Starting again is kind of painful. Imagine starting all over again to start looking for followers. But first, let me clear one thing up. A lot of people think region change on TikTok is just a rumor. They think it's not possible, but I am here to show you how to do it the right way. Yeah. So guys, let me show you something first. Can you see this screenshot? It shows that yes, there is something like region change. So when you go to your account setting, you go to your account information, you will see the region where you registered this your TikTok account. And you know what? When you click on it and you want to change your region, it's going to give you a message like this. Can you see that? Yeah. So I'm going to be telling you or teaching you how to do the right thing and the right way to do it. A very important message. Please, I beg you, this is the most important part. You don't need to click change region immediately while you're still clearly in Nigeria. TikTok is going to review it, and most times they will reject it immediately. It will be rejected. Why? Because your activity still screams Nigeria. You can imagine that. So how is it possible that you click that and they will agree? So here is the rule. TikTok doesn't explain. They will never explain this to you, but this is the right thing to do. Before you apply for any region change, TikTok needs to already believe you are no longer in the country where you registered this. You get? So now this is how you do it. For them to be able to decide that you're no longer there, it's going to come from your behavior. Yes, not your words. It's going to come from your behavior, like I said, not your settings, not your word. So now here is the condition. Is either you're in the US or you're using a proxy or a VPN. So here it is. If you're not physically in the UK or in the US, you need to use a VPN consistently. Yes, that account has to be active, but active in the region that you want to change it to. You get? So you're going to be using same country every day. You don't need to switch. No switching of account for at least 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, so during that time, opening your TikTok is going to be going alongside with a VPN. Your VPN must be on. When you want to make posts, your VPN must be on. Even when you are scrolling, as long as you're logging into your TikTok account, you make sure that your VPN is on. You don't comment, you don't scroll without on your VPN or any proxy you're going to use. So you're going to be following creators from that region. Basically, you're living there digitally. That is it. So when you finally apply for the region change, TikTok will look at your history and say, okay, this person is no longer behaving like a Nigerian account. You get? So that is when approval becomes possible. Now, after these 2 to 3 weeks, I'm going to show you the right step to take, the right places to click, and how to send the message directly to TikTok for them to change your region. You get that? So now, here is a screen recording of how I did mine. TikTok account. Now, we are going to go to settings and privacy. Then you scroll all down and look for privacy center. Open up your privacy center. Now you scroll down and look for contacts. You can see the contacts here. So you click on contacts. Okay, once it's open, you scroll down again. You will see privacy inquiry. You see, this is media inquiry, legal inquiry. Now we're going to click on privacy inquiry. Okay, so you can see that before you get to this point, you know what you're supposed to do within 2 to 3 weeks, right? So now you scroll down. Here is to the last one. I would like to report a privacy concern or exercise my data right. You click on it and then you click continue. Then once it opens up, don't forget your region. Now you see here, it shows your country or region of residence. You see that? That is, if your account was registered in the United States, please submit your request using the US privacy request form. So now here, what you're going to do is that you're going to select Nigeria, because you know what? That is the region you created your account. Where is Nigeria? Okay, so here it is. You're going to select Nigeria, and you're going to be adding the email address you use. Okay, let me just add my email address. That is the email address you used while you were registering, right? Okay, so this is it, their address. So now, which products you're submitting your request for? So you're going to open it up and click on TikTok, right? So now, do you have a TikTok account? Yes, of course. Then your username, you add your username. Okay, so that's my username. Then I'm going to now request to submit the account. You see, so now we're going to be selecting, you see that exercise your right under data law, data protection law. That's what you're going to click on. You see that?
Okay, so after marking on the declaration, then you click on submit. You get that? So I'm not trying to change this account region, so that is why I'm not going to submit this. So when you submit whatever they tell you, that's your fate.
Okay, so guys, after submitting that, at this point TikTok already expects the request. Yes, that's because you've gone through all this procedure I told you. So now after submitting that, if you use VPN today, Nigeria tomorrow, another country next week, you confuse the system, right? So, and confusing the accounts, it will be very difficult for you to get monetized. So consistency is everything. The same IP you use, the same proxy you use should be used again and again, so that your IP doesn't change regularly, and you don't need to switch your account from one country. Today you're in Nigeria, tomorrow you're in US, next tomorrow you're in the UK. You be winch? No. So but yes, many people have successfully changed their region, and this is the exact way. That's the honest truth. So if you already have a strong Nigeria account with real followers and engagements, this is what's trying out. Yes, you have to try this out before you abandon it. But if your account is still very small, I believe the best thing for you to do is to start afresh. Start afresh with a UK or US account. That would be very easier instead of going through all this hassle. So the thing is that if you want me to break down the safest VPN setup, the mistakes to avoid, and how monetization works, that is after your approval, comment below. Yes, just comment region below and follow me, because TikTok monetization is changing and gazing will cost you a lot. Yes, you're going to be losing a lot. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like our video, and share to your friends who might likely want to also change their Nigerian TikTok account to a foreign account. Thank you.